Couple of weeks ago, I made a video showing you my brand new product, a GoHighLevel website library that contains sections just like the one you see right now as building blocks that you can mix and match to create some amazing and beautiful and premium GoHighLevel websites. And it's not launched yet, and in this video I want to show you an update of what sections this product contains right now and my future plans. So this is an FAQ section. You probably know it from the first video. It's the same. I didn't modify it. This will be a standalone section that you can plug and play into absolutely any website you want. Below it, I have another one which is still work in progress, is not finished, but I want to create more variants so you can have, a variety of sections to choose from. And below that, we have a third one, different styling, different vibe, maybe something minimalistic with some text on the side and then the actual FAQ on the right. And again, this is still work in progress. I just created the framework. Moving on, this is a page that contains Bento-style sections. As you can see, the same theme, the same colors as the FAQ section. And don't worry, all the sections will have dedicated CSS with variables, so you can just change one color, two colors, and it will look totally different from what you see. So it's highly customizable. That's the goal for every section. Right, so this is the Bento 1 section, as I called it. As you can see, 3 cards here with a really cool effect. By the way, you can get this effect from my Notion doc, link in the description, if you already have a website and you want to apply some really cool effects. Below that, we have another really cool Bento style section that has some stars moving in the background. This one also has some stars for each card, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can see them on video, but each card has some stars shining and moving from time to time in the background. Really cool effect. You can see them better here. Glassy effect for all the cards. As you can see, this one has a different layout with 2 cards here, then 1 card, 2 cards on the same column, and then another column. Really cool. And I'm thinking of creating multiple variations for each section, so you don't have to edit absolutely anything. You just select your desired section and plug and play into your website. Maybe same section but with 2 cards here and only 1 card here. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to create that, so there's more variety in terms of sections. And below that, I'm working on a minimalistic section, right? That's more clean. I mean, those are also clean, but those have a lot of effects and they're more niche. You can't use this theme for, let's say, a home improvement company website, right? This is more for SaaS, for AI websites and stuff like that. So now I'm working for different sections that go well with home improvement websites or real estate websites and stuff like that. This is a minimalistic one, and yeah, I'll probably create even more sections. Moving on further, we have a page dedicated to testimonial sections, trust sections, logos and stuff like that. So this is a logo carousel with a title, very simple. Below that we have a very minimalistic counter. As you can see, they refresh whenever you scroll to them. They start counting, which is really nice. Below that we have a similar section but with a really cool theme, similar to the one you saw for the FAQ section and for the Bento one. As you can see, projects, companies, and profit, whatever, you can change the title. And yeah, we have cards. Below that, we have testimonials in form of a slider. And as you can see, it has an autoplay function. So every 5 seconds or whatever the timer is, it will play. And it goes indefinitely. And you can also swipe left and right indefinitely. So this card contains 2 or 4 cards, so you can just swipe indefinitely. Really, really cool. And also the other way around. Very, very cool and very simple. And below that, you have the same style of slider with autoplay and swipe, but this time with buttons. And as you can see, you can cycle through them indefinitely, even though there are only 2 or 4 cards, whatever the number is here. Really, really cool. And of course, this one, and also actually all the sections, will work really, really well for mobile, because that's also one of my goals. So the first goal is to make all the sections highly customizable and really, really simple to use. And then the second goal, to make all the sections fully responsive, fully mobile optimized, and not only mobile, but for absolutely all the resolutions. So you don't have to worry about that. Right, and below that we have a very simple testimonial grid with a really nice effect, as you can see right here, and happy clients right here. This is also work in progress, is not finished, but those are pretty much finished. Moving on further, we have a call to action section, only one, don't mind this, work in progress, but this one is finished, and in my opinion it looks really, really nice, with the testimonial card on the side, and then the buttons, demo button here and a sign up button here, and yeah, the dots in the background, plus the gradient, plus the blur and glassy background for the card, I think makes this a really, really nice section. And it also looks amazing on mobile, as you can see right here, and not only on mobile, but on absolutely all the resolution. As you can see, this is how it looks on all resolutions. Really, really cool one. Moving on further, we have some hero sections. So this is the first one, you probably saw it in the past. Really cool one with this effect right here, the sentence effect that cycles through different words and sentences and so on. Then we have some headline with different colors, then the disclaimer, gradient, picture right here, and some rounded border. Very nice. Probably I'll also add a nice effect to the bottom right here, but other than that, this will be the first hero section. And below that, we have a really interesting one. Don't mind the image, I used it for demonstration purposes. This also has a menu incorporated, and this one will be something minimalistic with a twist. As you can see, now it scrolls just fine, but from here it starts to have a really, really cool parallax effect for both the image and the text. But the text has a different speed than the image. So as you can see, they both move, but at different speeds, making this next section come on top of the text and also the image. Really, really nice effect, achieved with some GSAP parallax. And believe it or not, the effect that I used here is the same one from this tutorial right here, multiple image parallax effect. But instead of applying the parallax to another image, I'm applying it to the actual text. And if you're curious to get this effect, you can check out my Notion doc, link in the description. So yeah, this is how it looks. I think it looks absolutely amazing, And I also created some other cool sections that I'm gonna show you in just a second that use this parallax effect, and it's really cool and works really well for home improvement websites or real estate or whatever you want, actually for anything, for products, for whatever it is. And moving on to the next hero section, this is the last one that I created, but I want to create even more, so you have a variety of sections to choose from. This is a very simple hero section with some headline, sub-headline, a button, get a quote or whatever, and then a video background. And because of accessibility reasons and stuff like that, I also added a pause button right here, very subtle button that does one thing. It pauses and also resumes the video, and this is for accessibility reasons, in case someone that comes onto your website has motion sickness or something like that, and they don't like it or they don't feel well navigating a website with constant image movement and video playing in the background. They can use this button to just pause the background, and yeah, now it becomes a static website. Very simple, and this is a really nice touch, believe me, and it can save you some headaches with all these accessibility regulations and stuff like that. I just add it, in case someone actually needs it. So yeah, this is pretty much it with the hero sections that I created. I think there is some variety in terms of, layouts and things like that. But of course, if you have more ideas, just drop them in the comment section down below and I'll try to implement even more. Moving on to a portfolio / image showcase page where we have sections like that, we have this portfolio slider. And as you can see, very simple slider that moves left and right. You have these buttons right here that also show you what image you are looking at, and you can also click them. So it's not like the default GoHighLevel image slider that just shows you what image you are looking at, but you can actually use it, which is pretty cool. And besides that, if you scroll, you'll see that all the images inside their frame, let's say, have a parallax effect, so they move slower than the text and the actual page. And this is really cool, as if the image is not an image but a window, a frame that looks in the distance and you see this image. And I think this is really cool. And of course you can adjust the effect however you wish. So yeah, that's all right now here, but I'll try to create more. Now let's move on to some sections that are not yet finished. For example, the slider sections, which as you can see, we have the same slider from the testimonial page, but with a different design. Again, with the arrows. Then we have this slider. This is just the framework. You can just drag it or you can use the arrows, and the arrows has a disabled function when they reach the end. Pretty cool. And this is the slider that you saw for the portfolio showcase, but here is just the framework. And yeah, I'll try to come up with a really nice design for it, specifically for this page. And this is the pricing section page, which currently contains only one, which is not even finished, but it has a monthly, annually switch. As you can see, changes from $29 per month to $290 per year. Really cool one. And this section you saw in the previous video, when you hover on a column, it expands. Really nice. And this one, of course, is also in my Notion doc, the effect itself. And that's pretty much it with how the product evolved so far. Obviously, it has a long way to go until it will be launched. Can't wait to do that, and I'm really curious about your opinions. So yeah, drop them in the comment section down below. And now, if you're curious to see exactly how I build premium GoHighLevel websites, check out this video.